Oakmont Country Club buzzed with energy on this Father's Day, 2025. The sun shone brightly over the storied fairways, and a sense of anticipation filled the air as families, friends, and golf fans from all over gathered for a day that promised unforgettable moments. The US Open final round was a true showdown of golf's elite, with the infamous church pew bunkers and glassy, lightning-fast greens testing every shot and every ounce of nerve. Oakmont's legendary reputation for difficulty was on full display, demanding precision and courage from every competitor. Sam Burns led the way, his focus unshakable as he chased his first major championship. Every swing, every putt was a test of his resolve, and he seemed determined to seize his moment on golf's grandest stage. Adam Scott, the seasoned Australian, trailed by just one shot. His classic fluid swing was a study in composure under pressure, and his experience in major championships made him a formidable contender as the tension mounted. Victor Hovland, the ever-smiling Norwegian, lurked close behind, ready to pounce on any opportunity. His fearless style and infectious energy brought a spark to the competition, making him a crowd favorite. The top three traded blows, each shot raising the stakes and shifting the leaderboard. Every approach, every putt, was met with gasps and cheers as the drama unfolded. Fans lined the fairways, families celebrating together, kids on shoulders catching their first glimpse of major championship drama. The sense of community and tradition was everywhere, making the day even more special. The tension was palpable. Would youth, experience, or fearless aggression prevail? Every spectator held their breath, knowing that a single shot could change everything. As the leaders made the turn, Oakmont's toughest stretch awaited. The back nine loomed, notorious for its punishing rough and treacherous bunkers, where championships are so often won or lost. The US Open trophy gleamed in the distance, a shining prize for whoever could conquer both the course and their nerves. It was a symbol of golfing greatness, waiting for its next champion. The roars from the crowd echoed across the course, every moment building toward a classic finish. Each cheer, each gasp, added to the electric atmosphere. The atmosphere was a perfect blend of family tradition and high-stakes sport, with laughter and excitement mingling with the intensity of championship golf. The story was reaching its most thrilling chapter as the sun began to dip and the pressure mounted with every shot. The world watched, millions of eyes glued to screens, knowing history was about to be made at Oakmont. Fans from every corner of the globe felt the weight of the moment. The final act at Oakmont was set, the stage prepared for a finish that would be remembered for years to come. Just as the drama peaked, dark clouds rolled over Oakmont. The breeze turned into gusts, flags whipped, and the temperature dropped. Thunder rumbled, and USGA officials watched the radar with concern. Air horns blared. Play was suspended for safety. Players marked their balls, rhythm broken, as rain began to pour. Spectators scrambled for cover, the fairways quickly emptying. The storm unleashed sheets of rain, flooding bunkers and greens. This was no passing shower. The delay would be long. The momentum vanished, replaced by uncertainty. Would the leaders finish today? The course would be transformed when play resumed. The US Open hung in the balance. With live golf halted, NBC faced a challenge: how to keep viewers engaged. Instead of endless analysis, they made a bold move, airing TigerWoods' legendary 2008 US Open at Torrey Pines. Instantly, viewers were transported from rain-soaked Oakmont to sunlit California, reliving Tiger's iconic performance. The broadcast didn't just fill time, it reignited the day's energy with pure golf history. For older fans, it was nostalgia. For younger ones, a chance to witness greatness. The story of Tiger's grit and pain was timeless, captivating everyone. NBC let the drama breathe, showing extended segments and original commentary. The decision was more than programming. It was a celebration of golf's heart and soul. Tiger's triumph reminded us why we love the game. The rain delay became an unforgettable television event. NBC's choice would be praised for years. As Tiger's 2008 US Open aired, social media erupted. The rain delay became a virtual watch party, with #USOpen trending for a whole new reason. Fans live tweeted the old broadcast as if it were happening now, creating a surreal communal experience. Hilarious posts surfaced, people waking from naps, confused to see a young Tiger in red. Tweets like, "What year is it? Best nap ever," captured the moment's playful spirit. Fans cheered for Rocco, marveled at Tiger's putts, and praised NBC's inspired move. The shared experience united golf fans, old and new. The rebroadcast became more than filler. It was a new memory in itself. Tiger's 2008 win proved its mythic status, bringing people together across time. The internet buzzed with joy, all thanks to a rainy day in Pennsylvania. The power of sports nostalgia was on full display. To truly grasp the magic of 2008, you have to understand the depth of Tiger's pain and determination. He played with not just a double stress fracture, but also a torn ACL, injuries that would sideline almost any athlete. Doctors were adamant he shouldn't play, warning him of the risks to his career and long-term health. But Tiger, relentless and fiercely competitive, ignored every warning. He was driven by the chance to chase history at the USOpen, refusing to let pain dictate his destiny. Every single step was agony. His limp and grimaces were visible to all, a constant reminder of his struggle. He leaned on his club for support, fighting through pain that would have forced most players to withdraw. The crowd could sense his suffering, but also his resolve. Yet his golf was nothing short of brilliant, draining a miraculous 60-foot eagle putt on Saturday that electrified the gallery and stunned his competitors, chipping in for another eagle, and seizing the lead with shots that seemed impossible given his condition. He battled not just the course and his rivals, but also the limits of his own body, pushing through pain with every swing and stride. The injury added a layer of drama to his victory. It wasn't just a win, but a triumph of sheer willpower and mental toughness. His caddy, Steve Williams, was amazed he could even walk, let alone compete at the highest level. The rebroadcast reminded everyone, Tiger's 2008 win was about more than just great shots or a trophy. It was about a warrior's spirit, a refusal to surrender, and the heart of a true champion. That week, Tiger cemented his legend, not just as a champion but as one of sport's toughest and most inspiring competitors. The pain made the victory unforgettable, etching it into sports history as one of the most courageous performances ever witnessed. His legacy was forged in agony and triumph, forever remembered as the moment Tiger Woods became more than a golfer. He became a legend. The 2008 US Open came down to one putt, Tiger's 12-footer on the 72nd hole. The entire tournament, days of drama and tension, had built to this single heart-stopping moment. Every eye in the world of golf was fixed on Tiger, knowing history could be made with just one stroke. Make it, and he'd force a playoff with Rocco Mediate. Miss and Rocco would win. The stakes couldn't have been higher, and the pressure was almost unimaginable. The pressure was immense, the gallery silent, the sun setting over Torrey Pines. The air was thick with anticipation, as if the entire course was holding its breath. Tiger studied the tricky downhill slider, his injured knee throbbing. Every step had been a battle, but now it all came down to this one putt. He steadied himself, blocking out the pain and the noise, focusing only on the line and the speed. He drew back the putter, sent the ball rolling. It caught the edge and dropped. For a split second, time seemed to freeze as the ball teetered on the lip before falling in. The crowd erupted. Tiger unleashed a double fist pump, and the golf world roared. The energy was electric, a release of tension and disbelief. That putt became an iconic image, pure triumph against all odds. It was a moment that would be replayed for generations, a symbol of resilience and greatness. It defined Tiger's career, clutch, dramatic, unyielding. In that instant, he reminded the world why he was a legend, capable of magic when it mattered most. Rocco's look of disbelief said it all. He'd played brilliantly, but faced a force of nature. Even in defeat, he was part of something unforgettable. The rebroadcast of that moment during the 2025 rain delay sent chills down spines. Fans, old and new, relived the drama as if it were happening live. It reminded us how one man could make the world stop and watch. Tiger's putt was more than a shot. It was a shared experience, uniting fans across generations. That putt was more than a highlight. It was history. It was the kind of moment that defines a sport and inspires millions. Tiger's legend grew with every replay. Each viewing brought back the awe, the excitement, and the sense of witnessing greatness. The magic of that moment was timeless. It's a memory that never fades, a testament to the power of sport. The world watched, breathless, as greatness unfolded, and in that instant, Tiger Woods reminded us all what it means to be legendary. Tiger's Sunday heroics only earned him a Monday playoff with Rocco Mediate. It was David versus Goliath, Tiger limping but relentless, Rocco the smiling underdog, The playoff was a seesaw battle, Tiger in pain, Rocco refusing to yield. By the 18th, Rocco led by 1. Tiger needed another birdie to survive. He delivered, forcing sudden death. On the first extra hole, Rocco faltered. Tiger made par, and the championship was his. It was Tiger's 14th major, his third US Open, and perhaps his greatest triumph. The embrace with his caddy and family was relief and celebration. He'd conquered Torrey Pines, Rocco, and his own body. Surgery followed. He missed the rest of the season. The 2008 US Open wasn't just a win, it was Tiger's masterpiece. Grit and genius forever remembered, a performance for the ages. As fans watched Tiger's 2008 heroics, his absence in 2025 was bittersweet. Earlier that year, a ruptured Achilles forced him out, his fourth missed US Open in 5 years. Still, Tiger's presence lingered at Oakmont. He'd sent a video with advice for the field. He spoke of Oakmont's brutal challenge, reminding everyone of his golf mind. The rebroadcast made his absence feel profound, juxtaposing his prime with his current struggles. Fans expressed awe and sadness, but also gratitude for his legacy. The broadcast became a celebration, not a lament. Tiger's greatness endures, his 2008 triumph a lasting gift to the sport. Seeing him in his prime was the next best thing to having him compete. It was a fitting tribute to a champion who gave golf so many unforgettable moments. As the rain cleared and Oakmont's crew restored the course, focus returned to the present. The 2008 nostalgia faded. The 2025 US Open was back on. Players returned, nerves reset, the leaderboard still tight. Burns, Scott, and Hovland faced a new challenge. Softer conditions, higher stakes. The final holes would test skill and willpower. The Tiger interlude had primed viewers for drama. Now, a new champion would etch their name alongside legends. The tension was electric as the final groups played under dramatic skies. This day would be remembered for both the rain delay and the battle for glory. A new generation fought for history, inspired by the magic of an old hero. The 2025 US Open was already unforgettable. The world watched, ready for the next chapter. Who would conquer Oakmont and claim their place in golf lore?